Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So let's start with the 4-hour chart. Quick look at the 4-hour. This hasn't changed more than 3 to 4 months. No change whatsoever to this wave count and assumption that we are in a 5-wave move. All we've had are extensions in the 3rd wave, and we could now be in the 4th wave. It would look quite good, but it would also still look quite good with one more high in wave 3. So the idea is that the initial move up started in June and was wave 1 in the yellow scenario. Wave 2, wave 3 could have topped there in December. We might be in the wave 4 now, and one more high to come in wave 5. However, to keep that a reasonable assumption, the wave 4 needs to form a low here somewhere in this region between $47 and $79.34. Anything below that would be more bearish. At the moment, no immediate risk for that, and therefore this is sort of the main scenario I'm tracking. Of course, it could be an ABC structure. That's a completely different question and issue then, but for now it seems likely. It appears likely that the market should follow through, form another high. We talked about targets in the last few videos. Round about $200 there is sort of an initial target that we can put onto the chart for that 5th wave there. This would be ideal. This is the overall assumption, 5 waves up. For now, the question is, has the 4th wave already started or not? Okay, so has the 4th wave started, or are we still in the 3rd wave? And therefore, we've got these two scenarios, one in white, which would mean one more extension higher in wave 3 before wave 4 starts, then wave 5, or we are already in the 4th wave. So that's the only that's the main question here on the chart. However, both are part of the same bullish scenario. It's just the question is just, how do we get there really? Okay, so now let's zoom in, try to explore the relevant levels further. Some weakness today on the Solana chart, but Solana has not broken out of this range to the downside. Starts to look a little bit more like yellow, but that might, that changes on a daily basis because first of all, cryptos turn around at an instant. It's just worth knowing the relevant invalidation points, pivots, and I mean, this is a long sideways move now. The market still can't really decide which pathway it wants to follow. Let's talk about these two. The short-term bullish scenario, honestly, in this scenario, the low should now be in and we should really move higher in wave Y. I've labeled it here as a WXY structure because this move that started basically in November in white, okay, that explains or shows how the 3rd wave extension, $235 plus, could work out. It would be wave 1 in a 3-wave move of an ending diagonal, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. Okay, and then a wave 5 could be like a WXY structure. I think it's also possible to potentially consider wave 4 still in the making somehow, but yeah, it starts to get very messy. So there is not a very, very clear boundary between white and yellow count. Yellow obviously means that the wave 4 is already in the making, and we are currently just dealing with this yellow B-wave triangle there, and we will see the breakdown. 85.50 is sort of the only main level I can offer. That's the swing low that formed here on the 8th of January. If that level breaks and we get a sustained break, so it's a sustained break, then yellow has a high chance of being in control. To keep that scenario really a very valid assumption, the price should stay below $103.60 and break below break below 85.50. To keep the white count alive, the 85.50 level needs to hold, and again, that's the 8th of January low. And now we just need to wait and see what the market is doing. It's really in a balance of forces. You see that here. Typically not a great time to look for high probability setups, but there might be range traders who are obviously accumulating here in this range and who will sell in this range. Okay, that's not really a valid, well, it is an Elliott wave setup. It's just something for range traders, okay, not for trend traders really, but it's something that a lot of people will do, buying the lows here and then selling at the tops sort of the range. Okay, I mean, the range is very well defined. We've got these yellow lines. In addition to that, we've got the resistance area up there between $104 and $116.40. Yeah, and the support, I mean, all these areas are support, all these levels here. Yeah, so basically starting at 80, $87.50 and goes down to $85.50. So again, and then we already have the next support at $79.30. To be honest, there should be a reaction to that level when we get to it. We'll see. So yeah, we just have to be patient. The levels are still relevant. Bear in mind that $116.40 is a main resistance level. It's a 78.6 retracement of the move down and a previous swing high, and that level needs to break to really be able to look towards the $135 level. Unfortunately, still the short-term price action is ambiguous, whereas looking at the bigger picture, I think that's quite clear. But short-term, it's a bit ambiguous, and we just need to wait for the market to reveal its true intentions. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.